these two. But looks like we're underway into Dino Domain with Ancient Lake. All right.
Okay.
So
both runners getting off to a good start. hellool gets 1471. Atomic actually beating him on that first lap there.
Yeah, that's one thing I can note about Atomic. He's definitely a pretty good, he's definitely a really good car player. Like for his PB, which I believe is in like the 28-minute mark, he's really strong with car, so he's definitely gonna keep up for the most part. Had a couple bumps there, and hellool has taken a slight lead heading into Fossil Canyon, which is, for one of the earlier tracks, it's actually quite difficult and has our first, I guess, tech kind of, which is canyonless, which we see hellool doing here, where he did a quick double drift to grab the blue balloon and drift back to grab the zipper so he could fly through the canyon. Atomic, I do not believe, is doing canyonless. Oh, rough bonk on the palm tree.
Yeah, this canyonless trick is actually quite difficult. You see hellool not able to grab the blue balloon there, but once you chain the boosts, you still have to try and navigate this turn here without hitting the wall or anything like that. And yeah, hellool getting stuck in the balloon there, or the bubble. Sorry.
Oh no, Atomic. He got caught. He missed the zipper. He went right into the pond. Both players having a bit of a struggle here.
Oh yeah, both.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, this Fossil Canyon is pretty rough for both players, but.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh wow.
So, Atomic had a chance to save about a second or a little less. Unfortunately, he ran right into Diddy. The CPU once again getting in people's way, and that's because there's no rubber banding with the CPU as we're on to Jungle Falls, which is a very nice technical track. I know it's a thing of beauty to watch people do this track when they're very fast at it.
Oh yeah, it's like you can file this under oddly satisfying. It's like it flows so nicely. Yeah, it's just like super satisfying.
Yeah, and because most tracks, a lot of players will be A-tapping a lot. This track has probably a little less of it because of how good the flow is between with the way the boost can almost chain you to the next zipper.
Yeah,
a lot of the times. So here we have hellool on Hot Top Volcano and Atomic finishing up with a 48 on Jungle Falls. hellool gonna go under the lava and get to our first out of bounds. He
needs to get to the right though. He's missing a. Is he?
No, he grabbed the checkpoint. He did.
Okay. Yeah,
I thought he had to go right too.
Yeah. So there's you see the lava pits when when it loads. You need to touch the right side of those lava pits to hit the checkpoint, and it looked like he didn't, but got a bit lucky there.
Yeah, and Atomic took the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job grabbing that backup.
Yeah, both runners getting the out of bounds. Really nice to see.
And so hellool's gonna finish here with a 53.
Yeah.
Fairly smooth dyno for him. And Atomic will follow not too long after as we head into Sherbet Island.
So hellool taking a bit of a lead here.
Yeah.
After Dino Domain, but still 4 more trophies to go. Still lots of race left, so we'll see.
Yes, we will definitely see. And this is the first we're going to see Hovercraft. We have Whale Bay. hellool is going to be using a mechanic that we call snaking, where he'll be moving his character back and forth, left and right, to build up speed and then to maintain it. Since when you're snaking, you're actually gaining more speed than you would by just going straight.
It's a weird little quirk of the game for some reason. Maybe it's like to make the turning feel a little smoother. They kind of give you like a little speed boost when you're turning. So we just kind of like abuse that by turning constantly back and forth.
Yeah. So looks like Hulu's going to finish up here with a pretty nice whale bait. He's getting it a 52.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, Atomic. Ooh, bit of a rough bump there, but.
Yeah, he definitely bonked on the part of the wall that you don't want to.
Yeah.
Hellool going for the bananas at the beginning. You don't see many runners go for that. It's more of a time trial strat, but you know, never. It doesn't hurt to grab some bananas because you do. Each banana does increase your top speed and acceleration. So
yeah. So this course, Pyro Lagoon, that both players are on, is very much. When you grab that first blue balloon, it's very much about chaining that blue balloon into the hover zipper. And then also your turning is tested in this, your hover turning, which, yeah, this track is very testing with it. Oh, and
yeah, it's pretty technical.
Yeah,
just definitely. Like you said, lots of like cool turns, and yeah, the boost chaining is also like really tough. So to put all the pieces together makes this track pretty difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
Atomic having a little bit of troubles here.
Oh, just barely misses the zipper. That can sometimes be difficult to hit, depending, because you really have to get that angle correct off the turn.
Also, there's like a wall there that you have to like turn around, and like the hitbox for that wall is like deceivingly large. So you think you have enough space to clear it, but you just like end up hitting it.
Yeah. And on Crescent Island, we just saw. We'll see it coming up here. We'll see both of these players doing this section. Oh, he missed the zipper. But what you can do is you can take that side zipper and you can usually send yourself around the corner and go flying down here just by holding back on the controller. Hellool had a really nice jump to the ship on lap 2. That one not quite as good, probably due to AI being there. But overall, a very nice 110 for Hellool, breezing through Crescent Island. Now he's onto Treasure Caves, which is, oh gosh, it's very inconsistent track.
Yeah, let's see how he decides to tackle this. So he's using the he got pretty close to the zipper, but yeah, he decides to use the balloon after the zipper going into the cave. But yeah, pretty much whichever strat you decide to go with, it's pretty difficult. He gets it on the second try though.
Yeah.
Nice 13-second lap.
Ooh, a little bit of rough there, but should be all right. Hopefully he can grab. Oh no.
Oh. Losing a little bit of control there. Almost goes into the drink. Atomic starting Treasure Caves now.
Oh. He too almost grabbed the zipper. He was a little off to the left as Hellool moves into Snowflake Mountain, the Snow World. As he starts Everfrost Peak, the first inbounds plane track of ATR.
This track is pretty satisfying too when it's done correctly. It's pretty difficult though.
Oh my goodness, it's very difficult, this track. Ideally, these players hold A and then will tap A until they get to the first ground zipper, which from there, they shouldn't have to press A the rest of the race. Unfortunately, Hellool bonking there. He just barely missed getting underneath it, which caused the
Mhm.
bonk. And when that happens, that just loses a lot of time. Plane blocks usually lose at least 5 seconds, and usually more.
But
Yeah.
as Fish was saying, the plane is kind of unique in that you have the ability to generate your own boosts with barrel rolls. So on Everfrost Peak specifically, you can just chain boosts and barrel rolls throughout the whole track, and you don't have to press the accelerator at all.
Yeah.
After that first zipper. Atomic going for the swag strats, the back flip. Meanwhile, hellool is about to finish up his first lap on Walrus Cove.
Oh, man.
Nice boost chain there on that narrow path. It's actually hard because I did some de-rusting runs today and I always managed to mess up that part.
Yeah. One thing about the ice on this level is if you touch it, it'll try to put you back. You'll hop up instead of, like, you know, you can't drive on it. So it'll pop you back up and put you right back where you landed. Which makes that section a little bit more difficult because it will punish you if you don't. If you mess it up, you'll get punished pretty hard. So
I like hellool strat here is kind of interesting, using the blue balloon to boost through that S turn. It's kind of a ballsy play, but
yeah,
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, most times you'll see players will boost right before that set of blue balloons with the shields. But hellool opting for a different strat. A lot of the strategies you'll see various players employ, just as long as they work for them, it's all good. There really is no definitive, like, correct way, as long as you're going fast.
It's one of the reasons why I like DKR is because even though there's you know, a typical strat that people will do, this game can still be pretty expressive. So you can kind of tell like who's playing by just watching the gameplay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everybody has like their unique style, which is pretty cool.
We also see Atomic employing that strategy of boosting through the S turn.
Yeah, that's so interesting because like I never really saw anybody do that before, and now
we have two players who've done it
quite a few times now.
Yeah.
Alright, so hellool on Frosty Village. Atomic just starting Snowball Valley.
So about a race and a half ahead at this point for hellool. Which, I mean, there are still some things left in this race, including windmill planes. So we'll see if this lead continues or if Atomic can catch up.
Hellool's just got a 22 second lap on Frosty Village. That's like really good.
That's insane. Yeah, that's really nice.
He's having some really good like forest sections. So yeah, which is one of the tougher parts of this track because you have to kind of maintain control as you're going over the bump there. And then you also want to hit the zipper that comes after. So yeah, he's going for it though. He wasn't really slowing down very much. He kept a lot of speed after the bump there. So yeah.
And on to, yes, very good stuff for hellool. And on to Dragon Force for him. He's on Boulder Canyon, which is the last hover track of ATR. And this section here is particularly fun to watch, as players will take this ground zipper boost and then will chain it with the blue balloon boost and fly through the castle.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's the best part of this track.
Mm-hmm. And if you
Hello
get
had
a
a good one there too.
if you get a really good boost, you usually can almost completely miss the first corridor section and just boost almost to the turn. We'll see if hellool can get that here. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
getting a little too close to the wall there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Atomic is finishing up Frosty Village. He's just going into the forest section of lap 3.
Hellool getting knocked around a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh, Atomic Void's getting in the water. Water is also not a car's friend.
Nope.
Nope. It'll slow you down a lot. So hellool's going to finish up with a 120 Boulder Canyon.
Not too bad.
No, not too bad at all. On to Greenwood Village. Here we go, and Greenwood Village is one of my personal favorite tracks. It's definitely tests your car turning and your movement through terrain. You'll see right here this S bend. Oh man, bit of a rough S bend for hellool. But he finishes up the lap nicely.
Yeah, I think Greenwood Village is one of those levels that trips up a lot of casual players when they are first playing this game.
Yeah, I would agree.
I remember, like, in some of my first playthroughs, this track was pretty difficult.
Mm-hmm. But it's rather satisfying once you get the hang of the game and get the hang of the course. It's really kind of I find it fun, at least. So hellool's gonna finish up here, and Atomic is gonna be going into lap 3 on Boulder Canyon.
Let's see what he gets.
Okay, 32.
It's a 32. It doesn't look like Atomic is trying to avoid that that log at all. Like, I've seen him hit it a couple times, and I think it looks like his strat is just kind of like boost through it. But I think you definitely want to try and avoid that that log.
Yeah. And hellool went for the windmill planes out of bounds. He does not get it.
Dang. He said he said he was unsure for it if his run was good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he would not go for it, but he decided to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people consider it to be one of the hardest tricks.
Yes,
in
definitely
this run.
One of the more challenging tricks in this run. It's likely the most challenging. There are other things that you can go for, but they're very high risk, high reward, so most players don't go for them.
Nice double zipper from hellool. Yeah. He missed it once. It looks like he's not interested in going for it again. Meanwhile, Atomic getting absolutely destroyed by that that oil slick. Man, that was really mean.
That was really mean, yeah. Oh no. hellool with the extra barrel roll. A little frustration gas pool. Since you can't put down oil slicks in plane, you just put out a little gas bubble.
Mm-hmm.
But hellool gonna finish up
which is
nicely.
arguably more effective than the spike ball.
Yeah, it is.
When it comes to plane, because like the gas cloud has a much bigger hitbox, and they both have like the same effect. Like you both like crash basically to the ground.
Yeah.
So, bit of an oversight on the part of the developers, but
Yeah.
What can you do?
So we're also gonna see Atomic. I don't believe he goes for the out of bounds. Yeah, he doesn't. He used the balloon.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's ever pulled it off. It's kind of an intimidating trick.
Yeah, it's definitely something that most players don't learn at first. and then eventually, as they get better at it, the game, they'll start attempting. Although there are some players who just kind of dive in and good
Like
on those.
me.
Yeah, like you. Good on those. And good on those players.
Yeah, not saying that was the best strategy.
No, but it definitely probably helped you as you got better at the game and got lower times.
Yeah. I mean, the tricks are good. Tricks are
Yeah.
good. Tricks are fine. But
oh no, they definitely are good.
But if you're first starting out playing this game, you know, I wouldn't spend all my time trying to get the tricks. I would. It's, you know, learning how to actually use the mechanics in all three vehicles and like learning how to actually go fast is probably a better use of your time when you're first starting out. But yeah.
Yeah. So there's quite a few. There's like at least there's definitely about a 2 race gap now because Atomic's really struggled on Windmill Plains.
Mm-hmm.
Hellool is on Space Dust Alley at the right now, which is the first race of Future Funland, the last world. So, and arguably the hardest track in the game. I think it is just because, as we mentioned with Everfrost, there's so many backups. There's boosts and balloons quite a lot, but this track's a lot more punishing. As Atomic finishes up Windmill Plains, I unfortunately did not catch the time.
Alright, so Atomic got one more race left in Dragon.
Yeah, onto Haunted Woods.
Haunted Woods. Blech.
I know this is one of his favorite tracks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he likes this track. He's rather good at it. Starts with a 16 lap. Oh, he cut that corner a little too tight.
Yeah, 16 second first lap is actually like really good. It's really unfortunate that he went for a swim there.
Yeah, definitely.
Hellool finished with Space Dust Alley.
Yeah, he's on to Dark Moon Caverns.
Looks like Hellool's actually on like pretty good pace right now.
He is, yeah. Yeah. And now Atomic will also be moving into Future Funland. So a little about a race and a half behind because of how short Haunted Woods is. 36 left to start for Hellool. Dark Moon Caverns is seems to be a very polarizing course. Some players really like it, some players don't really. It's very bumpy and very
really
laggy.
like it.
Yeah, I think this course is. I like it. It's definitely tricky, and it really takes some getting used to. but he's pulling it off pretty well, honestly.
Yeah, let's see what this lap is. 32. 32 is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh. There's the punishing nature of Space Dust Alley.
Yep.
As Atomic bounces around on the pillars. So Hellool gonna finish up here with what looks like about a 130s.
141?
141, yeah. Oh man.
Or 142, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Atomic unfortunately suffering a few bonks here.
Yeah.
He's got one more lap to go though.
Mm-hmm.
Get it done. This
is why a lot of players will start at Space Dust Alley for their PB attempts, just because this course is very, very tough.
Yeah.
So you want to get out with a good one. Hellool's on Star City now. He's gonna get a 27 lap to start. Really the only thing players worry about with this track is the bridge. And Hellool seems to be having no problem with that.
Mm-hmm. But you never know. There could be a stray spike ball in the middle of the road.
Definitely.
Sends hellool off the bridge just like it did Peegs.
Oh man. Yeah, that was rough.
All right, no spike ball.
No spike ball. But one thing about it seems like the later, maybe the later trophies are they seem to have more spike balls and stuff as you go along. That might just be me imagining that. But yep, we have. So we're gonna have hellool moving on to Spaceport Alpha, the final course. We have Atomic on lap 2 of Dark Moon, making his way through. Doing a pretty good job. It's a little bumpy, but he's doing pretty good for himself.
All right, let's see. Let's see this clip from hellool.
Beautiful textbook clip.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Even has like a good line, like he knew exactly where to go to get that checkpoint before finishing the lap. You can actually cut a big chunk of that end section on the first lap, which I don't see a lot of runners do. But hellool went straight for it. All right, hellool finishing up
Star City.
with a. Oh no! Oh, he got it. 26:44. It looked like. Very, very strong race from hellool. All right, so let's see here. So Atomic having a real rough first lap here. 31 seconds. Oh wow, almost getting hit by that spike ball there. Alright, so Atomic finishing up Star City. A few more turns left. He'll finish with a 1:26. Alright, Atomic moving on to his last race. Let's see if he goes for the clip. I think he will. I'm pretty sure he will. Picking up a few bananas. Grabbing the shield so he doesn't get shot down. Alright, let's see. And he's in there. Nicely done for Atomic. So yeah, if you compare this route to what hellool did, he cut out, or Atomic went really wide compared to hellool. So I feel like that's a thing that not a lot of runners realize is just how much you can cut off of that first section there. All right, but oh, this is the wrong way. He needs to go back. Okay. Let me get a 29:36 from Atomic. Nicely done. All right. So let's see. Are we going to get an interview?
Hello, long time
Hello
no
again.
see.
Nicely done.
Thanks. Yeah, I can't say I'm very happy with the run overall, but I guess I got a 26. Could have been worse.
Yeah, 26 is really good. What's your
Well,
PB again? Is it 26?
that was about almost exactly a minute off my PB. I think my PB is 25:44.
Oh, nice.
So considering, I figure, well, obviously I failed windmill planes. So besides that, probably like another, I don't know, 30 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds worth of time loss. But yeah.
You looked really
Anyway.
strong though.
Yeah, I guess I can't be too unhappy with that. I had some good tracks. lots of little things that went wrong. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw, but there was one part where I got shot backwards in Haunted Woods, and I was just like, I was laughing because I feel like that was karma, because I was just talking early in the earlier race about how that happens sometimes.
Oh, I don't remember if I saw that. Maybe I was watching Atomic.
It was in Haunted Woods. I was trying to pass. I don't remember which one it was. I was trying to pass someone, and they shot me backwards.
Of course.
And then, of course, there was my Fossil Canyon where I got bubbled. Despite somehow the bubble hit both of us. I don't know how that happened. And then
you and Atomic almost had like an identical Fossil Canyon. Like it was both really rough for you guys. Like I was looking at Atomic and he was having troubles. I looked at you and like you were having similar troubles. And I actually think you both got like 114s or something like that, or 116s or whatever.
Yeah, I had a nice first lap, and then everything fell apart. That's pretty much what happened. Wasn't not the best, but at least I hit 2 out of 3 out of bounds. I hit the 2 easy ones, and I don't know, nothing went too horribly besides windmill planes. So yeah, I'm all right with that. Although I will certainly be aiming to beat that in my next 2 races. I want a better seed than that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do have 2 more chances.
Mm-hmm. And I can go all out against Nordic because I know it doesn't matter what I do.
So yeah, it's been quite a while since we've gotten to see you play. Because you didn't participate in the time trial tournament, right?
No, yeah, I actually got kind of into time trials around the time that tournament was finishing. That was like when I came back to DKR, and I like filled out all my timesheet for car and hover, and then like I had to move, so I got distracted, so I never finished playing. And then this happened, so then it's like, oh, back to ATR. I also really want to go back and do 100% because it's been forever since I did 100%. The last time I did mine was before Tricky Skip was found. So there's been Tricky Skip and another major route improvement since I last did 100%. Not to mention I've just improved a lot. So, but yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the game a lot. I'm liking seeing other people coming back too, and just, I don't know, the community is really great. So.
All right. We are trying to get Atomic in here, but it doesn't seem that he's gotten
Did he
an
get his invite?
Let's see. I think we have someone working on it.
That's better.
Hey there.
Hello.
What's up, Atomic?
Oh, not much. It was a good race. Well, it was a good race. It was not a good race. It was a rough race. Yeah, I don't know. You guys were talking about Fossil Canyon. That was a good time.
Yeah, you guys both had a pretty rough Fossil Canyon, but
yeah, that one time I missed the zipper and went for a swim. That was actually me bumping into Banjo. He was in the way. I couldn't hit the zipper. I tried to get around him, and he was just blocking.
Oh yeah, I on lap 3. Or...
Yeah, I think it was lap 3.
My lap 3 was nice. I hit a bubble and then a mine in the same lap.
Oh, Really good, really good.
Yeah.
Well, you still got sub 30. This is your first race in the tournament, so you left some room for improvement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still about a minute off of PB, so not too bad for a race.
Mhm.
Oh, so we both did about the same then. We both got about a minute off.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not too bad for a race.
Yeah, it's definitely the plane I need to really improve in. My hover wasn't great, but it was about average where I usually am. Plane was throwing me for a loop today.
I mean, we all could improve our plane just a little bit. So,
Yeah.
um,
Plane will really kill you if you're off that day or something. Like you'll lose a couple seconds on car, a couple seconds on hover, and like 10 seconds on plane. So.
And for the first probably like 15 minutes or so, I guess I had nerves from the race. My hands were shaking a bit. It was just a bit of a tough start for whatever reason. By the end, it got a lot better, but
I always have that until about the end of the first trophy race, and if I can get through that, okay, then it settles down.
My ancient lake even was pretty awful. I think I missed like 3 or 4 boosts.
I went on the grass a little bit in Ancient Lake.
Yeah.
all right. So, this is the first race for you two in your group stage.
Yep.
I think so, yeah. I don't have any others scheduled yet, but I gotta make sure to finish all of them before the end of July, so I'm gonna have to talk to Nordic and who else is in my group?
Andy.
Andy Panther.
No, not Andy Panther.
Oh, that's right. We have 2 Andys in the tournament.
I would love to race Andy Panther. That would be a good race.
That would be a good race. All right. Well, any final thoughts?
No, good race, hellool.
Thanks
for the race.
Thanks for having me, and thanks to the viewers and the organizers for making this possible.
And thanks to Ryan for commentating as well.
No problem.
Wherever you went.
Yeah, thanks to Fish. Unfortunately, he had to bow
Fish
out a little early. But yeah, thanks a lot to him for helping me commentate. So I believe that's all the Diddy Kong Racing action we have for tonight.
Yeah,
But
let me see.
coming up tomorrow, we've got
our 2 commentators facing off tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I'll be taking on Dr. Fish tomorrow morning at 11. And I believe that's the only race we've got that day. So
That's the only race all weekend. Although I wouldn't be surprised if more get scheduled.
mhm.
I might try to race either Andy or Nordic if it works out.
All right. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Once again, thank you to our runners, Atomic and hellool.
No problem.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you to Restreamer, SpeedGaming, and you guys for watching. So yeah, we hope to see you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.